Hello, this is Michael Jr. You are watching A No-Budget Film Remake, Freakin Friday. The title and concept are parody of the Disney movie Freakin Friday. In fact, Disney made a few different Freakin Friday movies. Made 2 remakes. In this one, I play the first 2 characters I created for YouTube, Professor Nonsense and Cook the Jerk. Now, if you haven't seen any of their other videos, Professor Nonsense is a nonsensical professor who teaches subjects, sometimes useful but unusual ways, sometimes even unrelated, and sometimes he teaches really nonsensical stuff that you might not even want to learn. A good jerk is a jerk who's mean to the audience. Now in this scene, Professor Nonsense starts trying to cook the jerk, looking the other direction before Cook the jerk starts looking when he's talking. This is kind of a reference to an earlier video I did called Online Killer Inside Professor Nonsense, in which Professor Nonsense is interviewed and Cook the jerk interrupts at one point. If I did, I accidentally had Professor Nonsense looking in the wrong direction when it tried to cook the jerk. So did this kind of make up for that.
Or I suppose you're trying to teach how to bake a basketball underwater.
Of course, when I was doing this in this scene, Cook the jerk kind of mocked Professor Nonsense for his teaching skills. But of course, the stuff that Professor Nonsense would probably do, though he hasn't taught them yet. And now both of them have a magic Friday coin, and they're both the same coin. See, this is one of the first videos I did was I made a trailer for, and the trailer made one of my most embarrassing mistakes for one of my YouTube videos. So I wanted this to come out on Friday. I thought July 1st was a Friday, so I had the thing say, come on July 1st, Friday. But I'm thinking, if I did want to announce the exact day of the week, maybe go by, that probably would be a big deal. I could have uploaded it on Friday, but I did. Now this sequence in which the colors change is my way of addressing that they are switching bodies. Now, there's a few times in this one where they're both talking at the same time, even though they're both played by me. So I would have them both talking, they would cut audio from one of them and put into the audio and movie maker so it would look like they're talking together. Now, later on, when they're both talking at the same time, I tried getting the speed to match and do anything satisfiable enough, but I still did it anyway. It did feel kind of weird dressing up like Cook the Jerk when talking in Professor Nonsense's voice, and it felt weird talking in Professor Nonsense's voice, or wear Professor Nonsense's clothing while talking Cook the Jerk's voice. Now there's one line in the script that I forgot to say. That line I had Professor Nonsense say that they both look similar, but the only physical difference was that Cook the Jerk had the bigger penis. I gotta put that line in. I got one of these flip screen transitions to go around faster, but I couldn't really. So I kept. It came as a video from a boot maker to make it flip several times, but I couldn't really just do it that correctly.
Nonsense. I was out making fun of those less fortunate, and they didn't take me seriously. Must be the clothing.
Now this Freakin Friday video has actually got me a lot of hits on YouTube in quite some amount of time. Last I checked, it was 154 hits. So hardly any comments and hardly anybody hitting the like or dislike button. Maybe someday I'll get what I really want.
Someone too. Every time I come here.
Now at this point, the two it looks the same. It's just their clothing. Now I was doing this. I was playing both characters and saying all lines and after I was having conversations after I edited, I realized that some of these scenes it kind of records. I had to record more later on after editing. Good to at least be back in my old clothing again. Even though I'm not in the same body. Of course, it's going to be getting to a happy ending soon, as soon as they switch back into original bodies. And there's one thing that it really set away was if saying that for one of these stuff we don't really see the scene in the chains. And like there's no color changes. That was kind of an embarrassing mistake. See, he made this where me in a war. Maybe it worked for this, or maybe not. I thought that would be kind of funny for Cook the Jerk to try to beat up Professor Nonsense. Like feel I haven't It felt pretty different for months, but this one I do kind of devote on a bit. I guess it kind of helps with the both talking at the same time. Of course, I had fun having beat up first officers off camera. I had fun showing them voices, and when I was punching into a clothes hamper and the couch and a few other things. You know, screaming. And then you'll be seeing first officers being thrown in bed. I did if that was not a stunt double, like we call this, I stopped the camera and it's just first officers had to be thrown. If you were close enough, you can tell a guy a body within him when it was thrown, but that was not a body double. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry that my commentary wasn't that good enough.